far beyond the rolling hills, where nighttime breezes carried the scent of lavender and the fireflies drifted like floating stars, lived a little girl named Leela. She was small, curious, and full of gentle courage, with eyes that sparkled like morning dew on the grass. Lila never felt afraid of the dark like some children did. That was because she carried a very special wooden lantern, a gift from her grandmother, with the shape of a crescent moon. Whenever Layla shook the lantern softly, silver sparks fluttered out like sleepy stars stretching their tiny arms. Creatures of the night knew this glow very well, and they trusted it every evening when the sun drifted away behind the hills. Leela walked through Dreamy Meadow, lighting the way for her nocturnal friends. Owls swooped down to greet her, rabbits hopped beside her happily, and even the shyest hedgehogs peeked out when they saw her coming. One evening, however, something felt different. The sky looked dim, softer than usual, and the moon seemed to flicker like a candle fighting the wind. Lila stood still and blinked up at the sky. "That's strange," she whispered. "The moon never trembles." Her lantern shook gently in her hands, as if trying to warn her. A cool breeze passed, carrying the faintest sigh she had ever heard, like the moon itself was tired. Determined to help, Leela set off toward the tallest hill in her world, Wishbeak Hill, the place where wishes were said to whisper back. The walk was long, winding through tall grass that brushed against her knees. Crickets chirped a quiet rhythm, almost like they were cheering her on. Halfway up the hill, Lila met her friend, Penny the firefly, who glowed a little dimmer than usual. "Are you all right?" Leela asked. Penny flickered sadly. "Without the moon's glow, we lose our spark too." Lila gently cupped the firefly in her hand. "Don't worry. I'm going to help the moon. I promise." With renewed determination, she climbed higher. The sky deepened into a velvety blue, sprinkled with faint stars that looked sleepy and dull. Finally, she reached the top of Wishbeak Hill, and for the first time in her life, Lila saw something magical. A shimmering silver path made entirely of moon dust stretched from the hilltop into the open sky. It glittered like frozen light, quiet, glowing, and unbelievably beautiful. Lila's lantern hummed with warmth, urging her forward. So she stepped onto the path, and instantly she felt weightless, like she was walking on soft clouds. Higher and higher she floated past the tops of trees, over drifting clouds, through cool silver winds until, at last, she reached a gentle, glowing place called the Moon's Garden. The Moon's Garden was breathtaking. Moonflowers opened in slow, graceful motions, petals glowing white and blue. Tiny star moths fluttered around, leaving trails of glittering dust in the air. In the center of the garden sat the moon spiritron, and soft, glowing with a gentle light like a sleepy candle flame. He looked tired, his glow fading around the edges. Leela approached quietly. "Mr. Moon Spirit, are you okay?" The moon spirit opened his eyes with effort and smiled weakly. "Oh, little Leela, I have been shining for so long, giving light, guiding the world, but I forgot to rest." Leela felt her heart squeezed with empathy. She held up her glowing lantern. "Can my lantern help you?" she asked. The moon spirit's eyes brightened ever so slightly. "That lantern holds the light of kindness. It is stronger than any magic." Lila opened the lantern's small wooden door. A soft beam of pure, gentle. Moonlight poured out warm, comforting, peaceful. It wrapped around the moon spirit like a blanket. Slowly, his glow brightened, stronger, steadier, clearer. Moonflowers bloomed wider. Star moths sparkled brighter. But something unexpected happened. The lantern didn't dim after giving its light. Instead, it grew even brighter. The moon spirit touched the lantern gently. "I give you this blessing, Lila, everlasting moonlight. Let its glow guide and comfort all who need it." Lila bowed her head, overwhelmed with gratitude. But before she left, something tugged gently at her dress. She turned and saw a tiny creature, a moon sprite with hair like drifting mist. "Little girl," the sprite whispered, "the moon is not the only one who needs healing." Lila knelt. "Who else needs help?" The sprite pointed toward the far side of the moon's garden. There, behind glowing stones, Lila found a cluster of broken star fragments. Some were cracked, others dim, others trembling with tiny sobs. Lila gathered them gently. "Oh, little stars, you're scared." One star fragment whispered, "We fell too fast, and now we can't shine." Lila hugged them against her chest and whispered softly, "It's okay. Even broken things can shine again." She placed them in her lantern one by one. Its glow wrapped around them like a warm blanket, soothing their fears. Bit by bit, they grew brighter until each fragment hovered into the air, sparkling again. The moon spirit nodded proudly. "You have brought back more than my light. You have brought back hope." Lila floated back down the moon dust path, carrying her lantern full of everlasting light. When her feet touched Wishbee Kill, the moon shone full and bright again. Back in Dreamy Meadow, creatures cheered in soft chirps, hoots, and rustles. Night felt alive, safe, magical again. Lila resumed her nightly walks only now. Her lantern glowed brighter than ever. With every step she took, shadows softened, fears faded, and warm comfort followed behind her like a quiet song. Children in nearby villages said they could sleep better on nights. When Lila walked, animals wandered peacefully. Even the stars seemed to twinkle more happily. Because when kindness lights the way, there is no darkness that cannot be softened. And so Lila, the girl with the moon lantern, became the gentle guardian of the night. Her light never dimmed, her courage never faded, and her kindness was brighter than the moon.